This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Being dead serious.
Demolitions and premonitions.
Killer coincidences.
All that and more.
Welcome to the Spooky Media Bros, aka Super Media Bros podcast.
Finally.
I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
We are back with the 4th October episode. Yeah. And oh boy.
Why are we doing this? Oh, because reasons.
Because multiple reasons.
One,
It was our destination.
One, how many people actually enjoy this series? And two, some of the kills are actually pretty cool.
Yeah. And I got to give a special shout out to Beth and DJ from The Untrained Eye. A while back, I remember them talking about this series, and it made me fucking laugh because I think, if I remember right, DJ was like, y'all should do something on this. And I was like, dude, just wait till October. Like, we've had a lot of our shit planned out through the end of this year from, like, way in advance, like, earlier. No.
That's death right
it's
there.
the ghost.
Yeah. It's the black spirit.
Yeah. But no, we've had a lot of shit planned out for the rest of this year, this being one of the things. I don't know. We may do it every year. I think it'd be kind of neat to maybe do this every year with a franchise. But considering the franchise has enough deaths to do it.
Not enough depth, but enough deaths.
Yeah. So maybe the inaugural top 10 franchise kills for when we do this in October next year. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Spooktober.
But this year, we are going to be focusing on the Final Destination franchise because, as we know, the reason all of us ever threw money at this god-awful franchise was because the kills kept becoming more and more stylized and graphic and gory. And I'm not even going to lie. That's why I threw money at this shit.
Yep.
I just wanted to see the way they killed people.
Outside of our normal imaginations.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
We're all twisted in some way, so.
Yeah, I mean, I remember watching every fucking one of these in theaters. I hated the fourth one so much. I really still honestly enjoy the first one just because when it came out, I was like, oh, that's a neat little idea. And I'll always kind of cherish it because Devon Sawa, and it was right out of the night. It was right fresh into the 2000s. And, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ali Larter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love Ali Larter so much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so what we're going to do is Cody and I have both watched the movies, and we have to throw a giant thanks to the YouTube channel Dead Meat, especially James A. Janice, who does really awesome fucking work on that channel. We wanted just a refresher course and ran through his kill counts because we wanted to remember, okay, this death, this death, this death, because there's so fucking many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of were like, okay, taking notes here, taking notes there. You know, I wrote down, I think, every death, but we combed through them and we picked 11, which we're going to have one be an honorable mention, but we're going to go through the 10 that we really liked and just kind of do what we usually do on our flop 10s, except we're not even like making anybody battle. We're just going to roll through each film and pick the death that stood out the most, and then I guess we'll just rank them from there, 10 to 1, which I remember having conversation with a few of you guys on social media where they were like, oh, this death or this death. We're just going to count the ones that are canon that didn't happen in like
premonitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
as cool as those were, they didn't actually happen.
Yeah. I mean, they did, but they didn't, like involving the characters that have left said situations.
Mm-hmm.
So Final Destination 1. All right, so the deaths in this one, obviously, like the Flight 180, then Todd being strangled in the bathtub with the wire. I get what was like the little clothes.
I guess
It was ridiculous. Like
it was just like the right happenings at the wrong time, like Bill Goldberg effect. Just like everything fell into place, and so did Todd.
oh, the Bill Goldberg, you're fucked.
Yeah.
When Terry gets hit by the bus.
Which, if you slow that shit down, that's pretty fucking gory and funny.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Mrs. Luton, with that giant just fuckery of shit happening.
Yeah, that felt like a set of dominoes. Like, okay, I'll just finally push that one, and it just takes forever to get to the very end of the tail of it.
Yeah, let's throw tea everywhere, and then vodka, or whatever the fuck you drink. Vodka, and then spill it everywhere, and let it catch on fire. And
my biggest one with that one was she poured the hot water into the cup, and she just suddenly freaked out and, like, tossed it. I was like, was it too hot?
Probably. She just grabbed throws it.
But, I would drop the cup. I wouldn't, like, throw the whole fucking mug on the ground.
Yeah, so I mean she's obviously murdered by every goddamn thing in her house. Like the house itself was just like, fuck this bitch.
Murdered by responsibilities.
Yeah, the knife, the fire, the computer glass, when the computer explodes and the glass shard hits her in the fucking jugular.
Yeah, that was a very drawn out, like, death.
The blood drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Billy getting nailed with the sheet metal from the train, getting half decapitated.
Mm-hmm.
Carter, whenever that giant sign just swings and takes his ass out. Mm-hmm. And that's the first movie alone. But the singular death out of that entire thing that stood out the most to us was absolutely Billy's sheet metal decapitation.
Because the way this one transitioned, Carter drove the car with the remaining survivors in an attempt to...
Carter.
He attempted to take his own fate into his hands instead of letting death choose when he died. So he drove the car onto the train tracks and he stayed there. And while the other characters got out, he stayed there. Finally realized, maybe this is a bad idea. I want to live. He gets out, but he's stuck not only by the car door, the car won't start. His belt buckle's not coming off. So he's literally stuck in the car. So Billy tries to pull him out, and he's like tripping out. It's like, dude, what the fuck's going on? And then you see a clip of a piece of sheet metal like shaking underneath the train on the tracks, a chain hanging from the train car, like further down, nails it and like launches it straight towards Billy's head, and just a good like 3/4 of his face, like his head, just comes clean off.
Yeah, and no, Devon Sawa's character yanks him out of the car. I think Billy was like kind of freaking out the whole time, like kind of pussing out.
Yeah,
just standing there. Poor Sean William Scott. But yeah, that death goes into our list of to death list. And then we move onward to Final Destination 2. Of course, the whole Route 23, or Route 23, where every motherfucker that has ever seen a log truck has instant anxiety over it. Like,
rightfully so.
This is the movie that made people afraid of log trucks.
I think this is the movie that made people know about Final Destination, though. Like, this one's that stayed out the most because of that part.
I think so too, and a lot of people really like the third one a lot. But I've got to be honest, like out of all of them, the first two stuck out the most to me, and especially this one because of the fucking opening sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the ones that count. Pull out the fucking trusty list here. Fucking Shayna, Dano, and Frankie, when they get massacred by the fucking 18-wheeler into their SUV, like after the premonition.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Evan with his fucking spaghetti disaster.
Yeah,
AKA the spaghetti incident.
He just trips on his own spaghetti, his own Eminem episode.
Somebody touching my spaghetti! He stepped on that spaghetti and had instant regretty.
He said, "Oops, mom, spaghetti."
There's blood all over my sweater already. My own spaghetti.
Knees weak. Ouch, this is heavy.
The ladder's coming down on my face already. It's an eyesore.
Yeah. He took the 12-step program.
It really was a 12-step program. It went straight to his head.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But yeah, he's fucking done in by his fucking spaghetti because he throws it out the window, escapes his house catching fire, slips, falls, the escape ladder just penetrates his eyeball.
Ugh.
A lot of eyeball shit happens in this franchise too. I just thought about that.
We saw that coming.
So, well, they didn't. I mean,
Well, they kind of did in a way.
in eye-popping 3D. The next one was Tim that got just fucking pancaked by that giant plane of glass. God, that looked great.
That looked painful.
It was very painful. It was cutting edge there.
Yeah.
Nora's elevator decapitation.
Which was actually pretty sad.
Yeah, dude, because she didn't deserve it.
No.
She didn't deserve that at all. Then Cat with the airbag.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, look, that one, when I saw it, it got me because I wasn't expecting it, because I was like, oh, well, she's just sitting there waiting on the jaws of life to cut her out.
And then the punchline happened.
Yeah, I mean, a big-ass, like, sharp, cut-up piece of PVC pipe sticking through the back headrest of her fucking car seat, and oh, boy.
Yep. She had pipe dreams then.
Yeah, man, that airbag just, oof, right. Ugh. Knocked her head right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Then Rory with the barbed wire, straight out of fucking Ghost Ship. How that fence just kind of just flew and chopped him into pieces.
It reminds me of like cutting cheese.
Oh, I talking about like the actual like the cheese cutting like utensil with just the straight wire and shit.
Yep.
Like a hot knife through butter, except it's like a hot string through cheese.
Hot knife through Rory.
Shit. Eugene and Clear via an explosion, and then Brian with the barbecue explosion.
Yeah. The festivities.
So let everybody know which ones we picked from this one, sir.
So we obviously got Tim getting smashed by the glass.
Glass smash.
Rory with his cheese cutting expedition. And the Brian BQ.
Yeah, Brian BQ.
Because, I mean, they were literally celebrating how everything's finally over for the continuous death scenario. So Brian goes to the fucking grill, and you just see in the background just him fucking go off, and then you see an arm fall into his mom's plate, and she just loses her shit in a very comical like stance. It's so fucking great.
That scene was very well done.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Final Destination 3. Of course, the infamous roller coaster scene in the beginning, which I've always been terrified of roller coasters that go upside down. It's just a thing of mine. I'm not a fan. I don't want to be suspended way up in the air and upside down and not be level upright. So this played into my fear in a big fucking way whenever I was younger. In fact, this was like 2006, so this is like 13 years ago. Jesus, man, these movies are...
We're old.
I was going to say these movies are old, but thanks. So Jason and Carrie get slaughtered in the roller coaster thing after the premonition happens. The Ash girls get fried in the fucking tanning bed, which that was a great fucking death sequence, how it's an overhead shot of them in the beds, and then it's an overhead shot of their caskets right by each other.
From ash to ashes.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, who in... Okay. You think about how they do burial plots, okay? Would they realistically be right next to each other?
Not only that, it would have been so hilarious if they buried them in actual tanning booths, like tanning beds.
Bruh, dude, like, it was, like, being that young, they probably would have had some stupid bullshit, like, will written out, where it's like, if we die, bury us in a tanning bed. That's hot.
So we can look good for God.
This was... Good God.
Good God.
So this was definitely at, like, what I would think is the peak height of the whole Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, like, you know, craze or
BFF,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, like that fucking dumb shit. That's hot. Like, all right, cool.
It's just terrifying just hearing you say that.
Yeah, same. Frankie, when he's in the drive-thru and the Rolling Thunder truck crashes into the one truck and shoots the engine out into the back of his fucking head.
Very poor craftsmanship for the car maker there. How would a fucking engine just go careening through the car?
He was not a fan of the build at all.
Nor, a fan in general.
No, not at all. Holy shit! Oh yeah. And then Lewis is with the. Now this is funny. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that weight machine death was just so fucking dumb. It looked dumb. Like it like I don't know, man.
I felt like I was watching like those really extreme like workout videos like being promoted on TV, and he's just like, "Yeah, you can do this too.
It's mind crushing.
Yeah,
Push your mental."
it'll blow your mind.
Yeah,
How fast you'll get results."
it's like push your brain to its peak physique. It just blows the fuck up.
Yeah,
The peak physique. That needs to be the name of the machine.
flatten your abs and your mind.
Yeah, blow people's minds with your flattened abs.
Yeah,
So dumb.
the brain flex.
The brain is the biggest muscle in your body. Flex it.
I can just hear Phil Swift.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say the same shit. Like Phil Swift just comes up. That's a lot of damage.
use the flex seal to put it back together.
And it's just on the ground, just nothing but like brain matter with flex tape like on it, like trying to piece it back together.
You see Phil Swift, like, just putting it back together, putting his brain back into his head. It's like, yeah, he'll work just as good as new.
Don't think about it too hard. Order today. Fucking hell, dude. What?
We sawed this man in half.
Yeah, I know.
Woo, doggy. Does he reek?
Aaron with the nail gun to the fucking head.
Which, again, was an over-elaborate chain of events that led to, like, we didn't expect her to die. It was just great, but not what we expected.
No, but the reason I like that kill a lot too, though, is because of the whole it looked really real.
Yeah. They all used practical effects for a majority of, like, any of these scenes throughout the whole series. So, I mean, it was really well done.
Right? Perry gets impaled by a flagpole. Then Ian is crushed by the cherry picker, and then Wendy and her friends die on the subway. Now, ran through those because they were just kind of meh. But the ones we picked from this one were the Ash girls in the tanning bed, Frankie getting the engine to the back of his head, and Aaron with the nail gun.
Like, just Aaron's death alone was probably the best one because, I mean, you see every single nail penetrating through the back of her skull because the nail gun is in the back of her head when she bumped into it, and the nails are going straight through her face,
Right
into
through
her
face.
hand, and stuck her hand to her face, and she's literally looking out of one eye while all this is happening and just dying.
Fucking Inner Sandman should be playing. Sleep with one eye open. Keeping your nail gun down.
Exit life.
Enter knife.
Take your hand. Oh, wait, never mind.
No, you can't.
Never, never, never can.
Never move your hand. She couldn't even bear to witness it. She's like, oh, fuck no. Anyway, those three are going to the to-do list.
Yeah.
So Final Destination 4. Or The Final Destination.
Or the 3D piece of shit.
I fucking hated this movie. I really did. I remember wasting money seeing it in theaters.
Quite literally the worst one.
Dude, I actually, I remember I went to see it twice. But I got my money back the second time.
So it wasn't a total waste.
No, because what happens is usually they'll give you a comped like pass for a different movie to use at a later date. So I basically got, a pass because they'll give you your money back, but they'll also give you like a pass for another film.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they did. They gave me my fucking ticket money back, gave me a pass, and I went to go see something else. Not the same day, but I remember I was like, well, I'm gonna hold this until something better comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Which was like 2009. Might have been a Marvel movie. I don't remember. Could have been something. Could have been anything other than The Final Destination.
Yeah.
So then, dude.
But yeah, so how the I can't believe scenario.
I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not better.
You know, you have the plane wreck, you have the highway wrecks,
The highway to hell.
you have the roller coaster. So everything's getting a little more like out there. This one was probably the stupidest one.
And not to mention the graphics were just fucking terrible.
Because they're trying to push the 3D, emphasis on this movie, like with a lot of the films around that time era was coming out with, like Saw 3D. So
that was also a terrible fucking movie too.
Truth. But they start off at a like NASCAR race,
which is also fucking terrible.
And I have to say, the only good part about this whole fucking film in general is the fucking Shinedown song in the very beginning, introducing the fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, that may have been the only, like, I don't know. I feel like it's cool, but at the same time, it's a letdown. You're like, oh man, you're just gonna get pumped up for this horror movie.
Yeah.
But you don't get the same, like, level of intensity.
No.
It's just...
It's very cartoonish, comical, like idea when you hear a lot of the sound effects, when you see a lot of the visuals, and just like, yeah.
Dude, I've seen some Asylum films that are better than this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw that out there, and I mean like for visual effects, and that's pretty fucking bad, dude.
Yeah. I'd rather watch The Bulk.
Dude, Amazing Bulk is better than this. I'm not even gonna lie. So the NASCAR crash, which was the premonition in this one, was pretty fucking hokey, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Nadia getting just obliterated with that fucking tire.
Yeah, they're outside the stadium. All the havoc is going on in the background in the stadium, and their survivors are standing there, and you just see this stray tire just come out of left field, just pow.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah, literally like from the shoulder all the way past like underneath her other side of the arm. Like all that was gone.
Just destroyed.
Yeah. She got real tired real fast.
I'm telling you, dude, if she would have worn a rubber, she would have had protection.
Yeah. Some wheel protection.
Exactly. Some bullshit.
Yeah.
So Carter, his death, Mr. Racist, piece of shit. I think they did this shit on purpose. It was very much... You can't deny it. Anybody that's seen this movie cannot fucking deny that they did this shit on purpose. This man was dragged behind a vehicle to his death on fucking fire.
While playing... what was that song that was playing? I forgot. Was it...
Why Can't We Be Friends by War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we be friends?
Nope. Why can't we be... Nope. But then he blows the fuck up.
Yeah. In front of the guy he was trying to burn the crosses on his yard in front of his house.
I felt bad for that guy.
Yeah.
He was just reading a book, man. He was just reading an AA book, trying to fucking live his best life and better himself, and he got this piece of shit at the front door.
Yeah, literally on his front yard. His face is on the fucking front yard.
Fucking asshole. And then Samantha, old girl, they went to that fucking parlor. She's got a rock right through her fucking eyeball.
Yeah, not how we saw that coming either. Like, she was literally telling her kids off, like, you'll get your end or something like that at some point, and then all of a sudden this lawnmower...
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, bam, fucking stray rock right through the fucking eye.
She was stoned.
Yeah. Going home.
Her eye was bloodshot from
Getting
it.
stoned.
Oh, please don't. I fucking hate Hinder. God damn it, I hate Hinder.
I'm not trying to hinder this podcast.
Yeah,
but...
please don't. Fuckers. Hunt. No, Andy. Squished into the chain link fence. Dude.
This one was so stupid.
This whole movie was so stupid.
But I honestly thought that random, like, tank went through his taint.
Air taint.
And, like, pushed him by the taint into the fucking gate. And I was like, how do you get cut up by this gate? I don't know.
Tainted love.
Ow.
get away. I've got to get away.
And he did.
In the fence.
He's on the fence.
Yes, he is.
He's very defensive.
God damn, man. The thing shoves him into the fence, and it cuts his back out. It's supposed to have the effect of like, oh, he got pushed so hard through the fence that it cut his body. It looked dumb.
You know those meat grinders that you see people doing like ground beef with? That's what kind of remind me of. Like, it was trying to make ground beef.
A little bit.
By the power of hydraulics.
Shit. Yeah, I don't like it.
No,
sir, I don't like it. Hunt.
God. This dude literally got... He sucked so much that he got what was coming to him. He basically got sucked, like, all of his insides out by the pool filter.
Yeah, dude loses his lucky coin into the pool, jumps in to save it. I mean, obviously, chain of events had happened, to make the pool suck extra hard. But the way that I envisioned it happening was that basically his insides got sucked out of his asshole because he got stuck to the bottom of the pool
By his ass.
Yeah, it was like the human centipede, but the pool was the second person.
Yeah, it really wanted his insides.
You gotta take a shit. No, you don't. Just
I'm gonna take everything, not just the shit.
I love how all the fake blood, just came pouring out of the engine and the pipe system right by it. Oh my god! Just what's really fucked up too, man? You would think that like when that happens, like all the chlorine would like
bleach it.
Yeah, I mean, not really bleach it, but it would just like clean the wound out when it happens. So it's just, it would probably burn while he still felt it. It probably like fucking burned at the same time.
It's like very rough anal sex.
Where will you be when diarrhea hits?
Imodium.
Pepto-Bismol. Like everywhere. Pepto-Abysmal. That's what this movie was. Pepto-Abysmal is the name of this fucking movie.
Yes.
I needed some of that. Actually, that should be like the go-to medicine for any movie that is legitimately like shit. You look like you could use some help.
You need something to distract your mind.
Where will you be when shitty movies happen? Pepto-Abysmal.
Yeah. It'll make you shit your pants so you can avoid watching this film.
Who else, man? Was it Jonathan? The cowboy dude?
Yeah, he was in the hospital.
Yeah, and he gets crushed by the big-ass medical tub.
From the floor above him.
Sad.
Just random, but yeah.
He just wanted to be a cowboy, baby.
Lay all night and bathe all day.
Cowboy. Like his fucking skin's all burning and shit. Cleanest death ever. I mean, really, if you think about it.
Yeah. Cleaned all those wounds.
Yeah. And then, of course, the main characters, Janet, Lori, and Nick, hit by a truck. Oh, I forgot George. George got hit by a truck, too.
After the premonition of him getting hit by the truck.
Curious George.
Mm-hmm.
He was too curious. What a poor bastard.
He's finally meeting his family.
Which ones did we get out of that one, sir?
We got Nadia, who was super tired, and hunting for his bowels.
He is hunting for his bowels.
Hunting for Red October.
Yeah, the hunt for Red. Yeah, dude.
That's the perfect title for his scene right there.
The hunt for Red Cocktober. Just done. Inside you say?
No. Hunt for Red Proctober.
Yeah, proctology. The hunt for Red Proctology. Proctober. God damn it, yes.
Oh, bloody hell.
Sinkhole de Mayo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not drinking of that.
Fuck no, dude. God, that movie's 10 years old. As of this year, that movie's 10 years old.
Yep.
It didn't age well.
No.
Let's move on to Final Destination 5. The final entry so far in
Can
the
you
franchise.
believe there's 5 of these? No, we can't either.
No. So the bridge death. I will say this about the fifth one. The fifth one was a little bit better. It was kind of a return to form. But I still like the first two more. So the bridge death thing, that was the premonition for this one. let's talk about the first death and like the first actual death in this movie. Which, dude, I loved your reaction to this one when Candace fucking slips off the gym pole. Like
the chalk powder that they use for their hands to get the grip on the pole. She was actually doing the little bars like she's flipping and stuff. The fan caught the powder from one of the girls stepping on the screw that she was playing that Russian roulette looking shit with her feet on the bar. And she fell off, knocked the powder down, blew into the fan. The fan blew that powder right at her in the middle of a routine, flipped off by accident, and she landed like a fucking lawn chair, just like folded.
Oh god, dude, the splat and the fact that it was one continuous shot, they didn't cut away. It just happened.
And that's what makes this movie so great is the fact that a lot of those horror movies, like, you know, shit's gonna go wrong, and then they just go, they go right to the person's face that's seeing it, not the actual shit happening. Like, I love that they showed her literally flipping onto herself and backbending. Literally,
she folded up like a goddamn like accordion, like pretzel, like just taking rope and just dropping it into a pile, and it just curves every which way. Oh fuck, it was gross.
Do you remember that fad that people did called the scorpion?
Yeah, you talking whenever like the fails and shit where they would fucking flip frontwards.
Yeah, that's her.
Ultimate scorpion, she's scorpion queen.
Yeah. Get over here.
God.
Yeah.
But I think what was funny is watching you look at thinking, okay, a balance beam with the fucking tack on it.
No.
You were just sitting there like, oh, that's going to suck. And little did you know.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I don't like shit going through my feet, for one. So that was just like cringy.
Yeah, I mean, like Marv in Home Alone, man.
Oh, don't
that
even
still
remind
gets me to this day.
No.
He fucking steps on that whole ass nail.
Nope.
Well, it happened, so just...
I know. I'm trying to forget it.
He didn't. It was marvelous.
Ugh.
And then we move on to Isaac, who gets the tanning, not the tanning, the massage, the body massage thing.
Oh man, he just got struck with a religious, intent there.
Yeah, but like the fact, whenever he was getting acupunctured and then he falls face first onto all of it.
God, that made me twitch.
Shit sucks, man.
Yeah, he just got punctured. Like
pins and fucking needles, but then like it catches fire because there's fire in this movie, or fire in these movies everywhere.
Yeah, like an incense was burning and part of the ash like caught fire on like I guess a towel or some paper. Or
Doesn't make any sense, man.
No, it don't. But yeah, it caught the whole room on fire, and then he fell onto some shelves, and one of the shelves got knocked loose to where the Buddha statue on the very top slid down and just crushed his head.
Yeah, he fucking just ate absolute shit on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the LASIK scene with Olivia though.
Oh.
But we both were like giggling at it because that death should have been better than it was.
I agree. They foreshadowed too much of it, and they just dragged it out, just like they did with the first one with what's her face, the teacher.
Oh, Miss Lawton. Or Luton or whatever.
Yeah, because literally the doctor had her prep for the LASIK surgery. Her eye was literally held open by the little like clasps, and he walked out. Well, water dripped onto the fucking power cord.
What are you doing?
And it short-circuited to where it increased the power of the laser to where it was burning like literally into her retina and her iris and everything. So she shielded her other eye with her hand and she got out. Before that happened, her teddy bear, she was twitching, like holding it so close, like she was actually strangling it.
Oh, she ripped its eye off too.
And it fell on the ground. Well, when she recovered, she slipped on the bead of the eye and fell out the fucking window from like, I don't know, 12, 13 floors up.
Oh, yeah.
And fell into a fucking car face first. And then you just see the fucking like eye just fall down onto the ground that hurt. Yeah. So my thing was about this one, why didn't it like superheat her fucking head open with the laser?
Superheated open.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I was expecting to see, yeah, just like literally the other side of the chair just like completely like burn through and just see her hand just fall down. Like, oh, yep, that makes more sense.
Right.
But no, they had to like make it stupid.
And then we move on to the next death, which was this is at the factory, dude, where old boy gets the fucking hook through his neck.
Yeah,
and head.
Roy, because he was having a little like spat with I can't remember his name, but he was trying to push Roy out of the way.
It was Nathan.
Nathan, right. Well, Nathan pushed him out of the way, but the crane hook fell straight through the grating of the little walkway they were on. Roy fell down, chin went straight through the hook, and then all of a sudden it popped out of his head.
It's a very degrading death.
Yeah. Hook, line, and sinker.
I was thinking the same shit. What a dirty hooker.
I wonder if he fishes.
It probably. Hell of a bait.
Yeah. Bait and switch.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, he dies. And not even long after that, whenever, what's his name? Dennis comes in. There's some tools that are, getting dropped here and there. It's a giant factory.
But you see the shadowing.
Oh,
of
yeah.
The fucking conveyor on the mechanical part of the machine is wiring like real fast.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens?
Oh, it throws a wrench in his plans there, buddy.
Literally.
Real hard.
Literally.
Yeah.
He needed to get adjusted.
He looked like Geordi from Star Trek after it was said and done. He just had fucking metal across his eyes. That wrench flew with such fucking, like...
Velocity.
Dude, yeah. Okay, so, y'all, it flies into his eyes, like bridges perfectly across his eyes, but sinks into his skull probably about a good 5 inches, like probably halfway. I mean, it fucks him up. This bitch is dead.
Yeah.
Dennis is no longer a menace.
He's now in penis.
That's it. What if you know what? I just thought about something. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna save that thought for in a minute after we get done with these other ones, because it's just a random thought that I had.
I know that death was nuts. I know.
Yes. So okay, Agent Black gets shot because the fuck gets gunshot in a Final Destination movie. What the fuck? Peter is impaled with like another person like throwing a rod through his chest. Sam and Molly. Here's the thing.
Spoilers.
They didn't fucking tell you throughout the entire movie. But this is a backdoor prequel. The backdoor prequel to Final Destination, because these motherfuckers get on to Flight 180 and you don't realize it until you're seeing, oh, there's the people from the first movie getting taken off the plane. And oh my God.
Now we know what happens here.
Yeah. Well, they die horrible fucking deaths. Like, she gets yeeted out the fucking goddamn plane real hard and gets split in half by the wing. And then, oh boy, burns to death just like Devon Sawa did in the first one.
Yep.
You know? What the fuck is going on? Why? Just why?
Yeah. But no, that's not the end of the movie. So we get cut to Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in a bar.
You mean Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
For those of you out there that have seen Donnie Darko, you know where this is going.
Yeah. So he's sitting there at the bar and it pans away from him. And all of a sudden, it crashes the whole fucking ceiling down. From the wheels of the plane that just blew up.
Wheel in the sky keeps on burning.
Keeps on hurting.
Yeah, like right into him.
What is with this movie series and tires?
I don't know.
Like, it's just like randomly you see tires killing people.
Well, here's my thought that I saved for this before we take a break and then come back and do the ranking. People relieve themselves when they die. Your bowels and your bladder just fucking release. What a shitty situation. I have yet to see, and it might be out there. I have yet to see a movie that accurately portrays this thing happening. I would like to have like a whole Final Destination movie where there's a running gag where every time they come across a dead body, they're covered in piss and shit. It would be funny.
That'd be the next one that they're actually supposedly making.
Final Defecation.
Anal defecation.
Yeah, dude, the Final Defecation series.
Rotten Tomatoes. These movies are shit.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Whether they die by some kind of anal penetration or some kind of bowel or whatever, or they just die and have, shit coming out of them. It goes in this series.
I'm telling you, dude. Oh, Final Defecate. That's probably the best thing we've done.
You just gave all those filmmakers and writers an idea.
Well, they had better come back here and talk to us because this shit's on recording.
Literally.
We're going to take a little short break, and we're going to come back and rank these sons of bitches from 10 to 1. We've already got the pool ready. And not the pool that you get your fucking insides sucked out of your ass, but...
No. Your colon cleanse.
Dude, yeah, that's a big-time colon cleansing. Get my pen ready, get all this shit ready, and check out these two awesome podcasts. One of them being the Three Fat Nerds, which you heard give one of the eulogies on our Podcoin Death episode, which is fucking phenomenal. Go listen to that.
It's Final Destination, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then other contributors, Crazy Train of Thought, the Idiot Savants. Those guys are. I'm still sad about the yacht.
Yeah.
I'm just devastated. Anyway, let's hear what these guys have to say, and then we'll be right back.
What's up, nerds? This is Rich, the host of the Three Fat Nerds podcast. I would like to invite you to check out our podcast. We have 2 shows every week, and both of our shows are about everything that is pop culture and nerdom. That's right, we talk about movies, we talk about comics, we talk about video games, we talk about role-playing games, we talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and so much more. You can find us anywhere you get podcasts just by searching 3 Fat Nerds. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and like our page on Facebook, 3 Fat Nerds Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 3 Fat Nerds Pod. And of course, you can check out our website, 8122productions.com. Most importantly, I hope you enjoyed the show. With that being said, there's only one thing left to say. That's later, nerds.
All right, everybody on the train, all aboard. You snooze, you lose.
Buy my loot boxes.
Not you. Get off the train. Don't let him on.
Oh, okay.
All right, listen here, Greenhorn. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about how to conduct a podcast. First thing you need to know is never stay on topic, ever.
Sir?
What do you want?
People are complaining about the Venom movie still.
I don't care. Feed them Justice League or something. Get them off my back.
Copy.
Sir, it says in the book that you need to stay on topic as a podcast.
Screw the book, Greenhorn. The book was written by dinosaurs. Second thing you need to know is never report news that's not at least 2 or 3 weeks old.
Sir?
What do you want?
People are complaining about the Pokemon Go update.
I don't care. Just gag them or something. Shut them up.
On it.
Sir,
What do you want, Greenhorn?
I think the train might be going off the rails.
That's exactly how we run this show. This is the Crazy Train of Thought podcast, brought to you by the Idiot Savants. Find us anywhere you listen to podcasts.
www.crazytrainofthought.com.
And there it goes.
Hopefully they don't get their yacht or their train stolen.
I mean, if there's anything like Red Dead,
Yeah.
dude, it's. I'm telling you, I just had a thought, and I think you think the same thing.
Probably.
It sounds like if Tommy Wiseau was really angry,
Everybody betray me.
fed up with this shit.
Fed up with this train. Oh, hi, Chew.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, go check them all out. They're fucking awesome dudes, and they're obviously fucking funny. So
For sure.
if you like what we do, you'll like both of those podcasts. I guarantee it. So
Yeah.
let's get on to the ranking system, sir.
I keep looking at this and I'm like, this is going to be a pretty difficult one. But I already know probably like my top 2.
I think I know what the top 2 should be. You want to go ahead and toss the honorable mention that won't make the actual count, or?
Yeah, I mean, after all the ones we picked, the Nadia tire scenario was probably the lowest one because it was just a out of the blue, like, quick hit.
Yeah,
it
let's
wasn't
just toss it in there last minute.
Yeah, it was just kind of like instant, and then that was really about it.
Instant kill.
Single kill.
It's because she talked shit about that movie Rubber. The tire came back for revenge.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. All right. So let's start at number 10. Out of all these, we're gonna go back over the rest of these, okay? So from Final Destination 1, it's Billy with the sheet metal. From the second one, it is Tim with the glass smashing him, Rory with the barbed wire, Brian with the barbecue pit explosion. The third one is the Ash Girls with the tanning bed, Aaron with the nail gun, and Frankie with the truck engine. The fourth one would be Hunt with the pool. And then the fifth one would be Candace with the gym fail, like the gymnastics fail, and Dennis with the wrench to his face.
You know, I think out of all of these, I think Frankie with the engine is probably the weakest one to me. Because there's
I was going to say it's either going to be him or Dennis, honestly.
Honestly, I think Dennis was more surprising. Like, it was just sudden and it looked more painful. Because literally
I'm not saying he needs to be at number 10, but I'm saying he's going to be lower on the list.
No, I know, but I'm saying I don't think Dennis is that low.
Well, let's go ahead and put Frankie
Yeah.
with the truck fail at number 10. All right, so if we had to pick one aside from that, dude, oh man, this is really going to be tough. God damn, this is going to be really hard. I got to go with the tanning bed one, man. Honestly.
Wait, we did Frankie at number 10 or Dennis?
We did Frankie at number 10 because I said Dennis would be low on the list, but definitely not number 10.
So you think the tanning bed is that low?
Yeah, dude, because I feel like it's a good death, but it's like everybody likes that one, and it's just like it's not the best. It's just funny, you know, because of the way it was shot. It's just funny. It's not even like it's the fucking best one.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know.
And I think this is probably where I think Dennis might be is number 8.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Dennis the Menace.
With his metric system.
Yeah, no shit, right? Okay, here we go. And I've noticed it's going to get more and more difficult as we get closer to the top 5. Because if you take Dennis out of the equation.
You know, okay, hear me out.
All right.
I think Tim with the glass next.
Getting smashed next?
Yeah. Because that one was painful to watch.
But he was a dipshit.
Yeah, he was
So
a little
fuck
fucker.
him. Yeah, so
with
fuck
the
him.
fucking pigeons. Yeah, you don't fuck with pigeons.
Yeah, don't fuck with pigeons, you piece of shit.
And I think Rory.
Yeah, I was gonna honestly say I think the barbed wire kill has to be number 6, dude.
Because that one was just like amazing, like how it literally went clean through him so well that he just like fell into pieces,
Right?
like Papa Roach.
Oh my fucking God.
It's his last resort slice.
Uh,
I know.
okay, so
And
okay.
you say
Yeah, I was gonna say, hear me out. I think the nail gun goes at 5.
No.
It's between that one or Brian with the barbecue.
Brian. I was gonna say, dude, Aaron with the nail gun, man, that one was just gruesome. Because like you just see like every protruding nail going through her. I can't put her that low.
Okay, well we'll agree at least she's in the next 4.
Yeah.
But like I was gonna say that just because like because you got some other ones in here that are just really like, to me they're fucking top tier as hell. So okay, if we're going for number 4, the pool, you think Hunt with the pool? Or do you think that's a little higher class? Because like, dude, these are really difficult to fucking rank, honestly.
To be honest, I was thinking Billy was 4.
Okay, yeah.
Only because
okay.
the other ones were there's a little more thought to them. It wasn't just a straight decapitation or a straight this.
Okay, so we're going for style for these next 3. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, so hear me out. If it's gonna be me ranking these from 3 to 1, honestly, dude,
which way you're going? 3.
I'm
1?
going 3. I'm going 3, 2, and then 1.
Okay.
For me, it would be the pool, then the nail gun, and then Candace.
Yeah. I was thinking the exact same.
That's exactly what I would do.
Because, man, Candace was just so fucking, oh my God. Like, if y'all can just imagine, like, your body just completely going 180 of itself. Like, if you laid flat and literally from where your waist is to the feet, just bring it all the way to your freaking head. Like, that's how painful this
Reminds me
felt.
of Stay Tuned with the fucking gym.
Yeah. Or Friday the 13th from the last episode
Oh God, yeah. Whenever
with the freaking sheriff.
bruh.
Yeah, Jason just fucking, man. Oh,
The final devastation. Just right all up in that shit. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad we're in agreement on the top three because, like, if I had to, for those three, that's like, oof. All right, let's go ahead and recap. So at number 10, there's Frankie with the truck engine.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, there's Ash girls with the tanning bed. Number 8 is Dennis with the wrench to the face. Number 7 is Tim being smushed by the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 is Rory with the barbed wire. Number 5 is Brian with the barbecue pit. Billy with the sheet metal at number 4. That's still a fucking sick death. That's fucking
Yeah,
great.
it is.
Number 3, obviously Hunt with the pool like suction, and then of course 2, Aaron with the nail gun, and then number 1, Candace with pretzel face everything.
Pretzel Face McGee.
Pretzel face McGee.
Yep.
God damn.
This was a gruesome one.
Yeah, but it was fun as fuck. That's the top 10. And if you think it should have been different, let us know in the comments of any of our social media channels. That's Super Media Bros on Facebook. That's Super Media Bros _ on Twitter, and Super Media Bros Podcast on Instagram. Go ahead and just let us know, because we'll have the episode post on Twitter. You can tweet at us there. We'll have an episode post on Facebook and Instagram as well. Just come leave comments if you think it should have been different, or,
Completely different list. Like, these don't even belong on the list. These do. Okay.
I guarantee you, right now, somebody out there, their favorite death in this franchise is whole boy getting shot with the gun in the back. That's my favorite kill in the whole franchise.
You're wrong. It's not this death.
You guys don't know shit about fuck.
How about the one with the flagpole going through the chick?
That's the best one.
You'd even count the premonition ones.
Guys suck.
Because it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's like, you guys suck. And I'm like, sorry, we suck so bad.
Please leave a rating on the...
Yeah, please rank our opinions from 10 to 1 in the comment section below. Which
How many top 10s have we done? Rank the worst ones.
Yeah, exactly. We
Worst to best.
That'd probably be like a top 4 or 5 or some shit. I don't know how many flopper tops we've done. I think we've done on this podcast has been like 2 or 3 flop 10s. Has to have been 2 or 3.
I am an angry person. This is my podcast with the top 10 worst top 10 lists for the Super Media Brothers podcast. This is me typing all my anger and frustration. God damn it. I need more coffee. I'm so angry.
I'm so angry at everything and everybody, especially these 2 fucks.
I'm like that cop in the second movie. Spilling the coffee on me. Oh, God damn it.
Gonna shoot them in the back now. Fuck you, Okami. Fuck you, Raw. Fuck both of you.
That's the name of the podcast. Fuck the Super Media Brothers.
If I had my Super Media druthers, I'd kill the both of you. Like, thanks a lot, motherfucker.
I'm going to leave a 0 on every ranking ever.
I'm gonna 1-star the shit out of you. Great.
We got that one.
That one. So if everybody out there that still listens to the podcast wants to write to Billy in his mom's basement with the braces in his face, like, let him know how you feel about his opinion about us, and then rank his opinions from 10 to 1 in the comments section.
Make your own podcast about Billy Fuckface McGee. Do you think his opinions are shit or not? Find out on Fan Favorite Podcast.
Oh, Billy's a piece of shit. I don't even know who Billy is, but
if your name's actually Billy, we're sorry.
It's
we're not picking
you.
on you.
Not you. It's not you. Promise.
Hypothetical Billy.
Hypothetical Billy. Hypothetical Billy just sitting there in his mom's basement.
The swamp basement.
The swamp basement.
Swim in my own spit.
Look,
My perspiration from anger and despair.
my favorite rock band is Saliva.
My favorite song is Click Click Boom.
That's what I'm doing to these motherfuckers now. Listen as I type this comment. Click, click, boom, motherfucker.
To your reputation.
Click, click. I have successfully murdered the Super Media Brothers podcast.
You're gonna need a hero after that one. Save them, Chad Kroger, because I know you have the power to do it. I'll need a nickel back from all the episodes I heard of that shit.
God damn it. I'm getting a Patreon refund right now. Give me a nickel back.
I'm going to email them right now. I paid you $5 for this shit? All about talking about pets? I don't want to hear about that shit. Talk about Nickelback and Saliva.
I've killed him again.
This is how you remind me? Of who you really are?
Oh, man.
You're not leader of men.
What the fuck?
Billy.
Fuck you, Billy.
Why don't we just do a whole episode of just talking like that?
So on next week's episode, join us with Billy in the studio.
As we talk about the next cult cinema, these movies suck.
Why the fuck are you talking about these stupid fucking movies?
These aren't horror. These aren't scary.
These are stupid.
You two are scary.
You two are pieces of fucking shit, sons of bitches. Still those sons of bitches. Fuck you.
Quit sucking on your mama's teats.
He sounds like he.
I'm done with my drink, Mom.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Swimming in a sea of semen
God,
and Kleenex.
we have died. Like literally, he literally did kill us. That bit murdered the podcast.
Mentally.
Just every which way.
Final destination.
Destination fucked.
Into this basement of horror.
Fucking. That's the name of the episode. Destination fucked.
Yeah.
Right there.
Thank you, Billy.
Yeah. Thank you, Billy.
Fuck you, too.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you.
Sounds like it's almost like a hillbilly like banjo song. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding 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 ding.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
you.
Billy.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. That's going on our album.
Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. Fuck you, Billy. Fuck you. Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm done with that bit.
Billy's never dead.
Yeah, Billy may come back again. All right. So you know where to go to find us. If you'd like to donate to this pile of shit, go to patreon.com/supermediapros.
Unlike Billy.
Unlike Billy. If you'd like to just donate at random with no obligation to do so ever again because
Or
of the Billy,
hidden anger.
because of the Billy bit,
Yeah.
go to coffee.com, KOFI, or ko-fi.com/supermediabros and throw money at our faces. Buy us a coffee or something.
What I've been drinking this whole time.
That's right. All of our merchandise is now being sold at cost for the rest of October. That means you're going to get them at the price that we pay to have it made. So go right now to our fucking merch store in the show notes below.
I wouldn't give that shit away. It's
Go
so
fuck
crappy.
yourself. The fuck out of here.
How do you spend $5 on that shit?
Fuck you, Billy.
I laughed because it felt so good to hit him.
Right? Go to youtube.com/c/supermediapros podcast. Subscribe. We have shit on there.
It sucks.
Fuck you. supermediabrospodcast.com for past, present, and future episodes of the podcast. Also, if you like Podchaser, if you follow at Podchaser on Twitter or podchaser.com, it's basically the IMDb of podcasts. Come give us a rating and review on that fucking website, podchaser.com/supermediabros.
Hell yeah.
And while you're there, check us out on the Alternate Reality Radio and Pod Nation podcast lists. We are in great company with a shit ton of other awesome shows.
Mm-hmm.
So check those guys out. Use the hashtag ARRadio and the hashtag PodNation and find us.
Yeah.
Do the shit. Other than that, next week, sir, it's almost time.
It's almost time for Halloween.
Just stay tuned for the big giveaway. And buy one of the Halloween 3 masks.
I need to do that. You know,
Silver Shamrock.
I just thought, like, what if we actually found masks similar to those and, like, review them live with the masks?
Oh, that'd be cool as shit.
And literally just look at the screen like, yeah, it's Halloween, Halloween.
I imagine the mask would be really expensive now just because, like, the movie's got such a cult following now. But, dude, yeah, guys out there listening, next week, Cult Cinema Show, the final Cult Cinema Showdown. It's not going to be on Friday. We're actually going to be releasing it on Halloween Day, Thursday, October the 31st. So be here. Be there! Yeah. And check out Halloween. Fuck you. Cody, here, throw this fucking bomb at him.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so anyway, God damn. Okay, so
That should have been added to the Final Destination list of deaths.
I'm telling you. So yeah. Next week, Cult Cinema Showdown, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch versus Children of the Corn. Fuck yeah. November's going to be a lot of fun too. We'll announce what we've got coming up in November next week and moving on into December and all that shit. We've got shit ready to go all the way through Christmas.
Baby, we're raring to go.
But right now, it's still fucking spooky time.
Spoopiness.
Oh, God.
If you don't know, I'm actually with the pumpkin mask right now with a black skin-tight suit doing the dance. Like in that gif.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Anyway, yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here, dude. Let's go blow something else up. Let's use Billy, strap some C4s and like yeet him into the distance.
Or make him follow a logger truck.
That sounds like a great idea. All right, guys. For this week, I've been Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
Shades on.
And I'm Billy. Shut up!
Shut the fuck up, Billy. Go fuck yourself.
Bitch.